Hey guys, and welcome to FTM Transformers. It is Thursday. Today is actually, or this week is actually our 1 year anniversary. Yes, go us! It's amazing that we've come this far, and I hope that you have learned from us as we have learned from each other in this last year. So moving into it, this week we're talking about social transitioning and why it's important to you. And I think you're going to see similar themes amongst all of us. For me personally, the reason that transitioning is so important is because it's part of my identity. I see myself as a guy, as a male, and I have for many years. I'm 28 years old now, and not having the body that matches what's in my head at times has been really difficult for me to come to terms with. So there's definitely that dysphoria aspect that kicks into gear, and I hate binding. I hate wearing a binder every single day, everywhere I go. I work with kids at a group home that are in DHS custody, and we go swimming occasionally. About once a week, we go swimming. And the first time that I was asked to go swimming, I panicked because I obviously do not have a masculine chest. I haven't had surgery. I'm not taking T. And here I am in a situation where I have to wear a tank top to go swimming. But, do I wear my binder under it? Do I not? How is this going to give me away? How do I handle this situation? And it was really stressful. It brought me to tears, actually, because I didn't know what to do. And so I think that for me, being able to socially transition is also more of a physical transition. Being able to effectively pass as a male. And not necessarily pass. I hate saying that I have to pass, as if I need to live in secret and hide this stuff. Everybody goes stealth for whatever reason. Everybody will leave whatever out for whatever reason. And I want to be able to say, I am a man. Because that's who I am. That's how some of my friends see me. That's how the most important people in my life see me. And having society see that as well, for me, is necessary. Because when I'm sitting at a restaurant and someone calls me ma'am, or they go, oh, how are you ladies doing? I immediately just go into my shell. Because I feel embarrassed. And I think a little part of me feels ashamed that I didn't present myself well enough. And I know for me, half the time it's because I don't have on my binder because I've worn it for so long that it hurts, so I can't wear it on that particular outing, or it's my voice. It's generally one of those two options because most people don't know me, and if you look at me, what female do you know has this? So when people call me ma'am, miss, lady, it really affects me, and I just want to be like, what's wrong with you? Does this mean nothing? And then I have to remember I have the voice of a female. My voice is not deep by any means. In fact, before I hit puberty, my voice was actually deeper. So that saddens me. I think that puberty really set me back a lot. And there are times where you just have to find a balance between what matters most to you, whether that be presenting, passing, being stealth, whatever, or the medical necessities. And I'm to the point in my life where it is medically necessary for me to continue to be a happy, productive part of society. Tea would definitely help. I would love to have more facial hair. I'd love to get rid of this little patch right here that doesn't have anything that grows. And I would love to be able to just present how I feel, to make the image in my brain match what's physically out here. But that's also going to lead to surgery. And I am gung-ho on having top surgery at the very least. I would really like to have it within the next year. And I think that once one of these two things happen, whether that be T or it be having surgery, my confidence is going to shoot through the roof. I'm going to be more productive. I'm going to feel more masculine. I'm going to be able to hold my head high. You know, when I don't have on my binder, or even sometimes when I do, I still slouch because I know that it's still visible. Even with a binder, I'm not completely flat. And sometimes that makes me feel a certain way about myself, and generally that way is negative. And it's really hard to maintain a positive outlook and maintain a positive self-image when society doesn't see me for who I really am. And that's been my biggest struggle as of late, is finding the balance between personal and social. Because most of my friends, they've got the name, they've got the pronouns, you know, they don't slip up as often as strangers do. And like I said, really the only reason strangers slip up is mainly because of my voice, and then in the rare event that I go out without a binder. Everyone is going to be different. Everyone is going to have something different about their journey, about their life, that makes social transitioning either more important or less important. I know that there are going to be some people who would rather their friends and family be the main focus, and as long as they have their support, that's all that matters. And then there are people like me who really want society to acknowledge, not that I'm trans, but that I'm a man. That first and foremost, I'm a man. It doesn't matter if I'm trans or not, I'm a man. And that, because that matters to me, that should matter to you. And that's the struggle. You have to come to terms with that. You got to find peace with that. And that's where I am in my journey, is finding peace with that, coming to terms with that, and not letting it get me down as often. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you for being in our lives. And I hope you guys continue to stick around. And in another 365 days, we'll be going to year 2. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support and your faith in us. And I will see you guys next Thursday.